It's the Daily Comedy News with your host, Mark Pyers. Join us for breaking headlines and all kinds of comedy shenanigans. Brought to you by The Beat Seat.
So guys, first story of the day, the phone call Jonathan Taylor Thomas and his mom, his TV mom, Patricia Richardson, received from Tim Allen saying that they had a home improvement reboot discussion. I remember I used to love that show. With the guy next door over the fence, you could just see his eyes. Right? I think it's the same show. And Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Guys, I remember I did a bit last week about Jonathan Taylor Thomas just wanted to be Christian Slater, who clearly just wants to be Jack Nicholson. Hi, I'm Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Well, I'm Christian Slater. Yeah? Well, I'm Jack Nicholson. It's like we're doing it all. If they were doing a movie about Nicholson's life, I'd hire Slater to be him in his mid-40s, mid-50s. I'd hire Jonathan Taylor Thomas to be in the late 20s, early 30s. Oh, what's that? Yeah, it's Jack. No, it's not. You're Jonathan freaking Taylor Thomas. You know? He gets away with it, though. Everybody's like, that's so genius. That's so genius, that voice that little 12-year-old has. What's that? Yeah, I'm Jonathan Taylor Thomas. You're like, okay, we get it. Christian Slater's your, like, father or something. You know, kind of looks like Christian Slater's kid, right? I'm looking at Jonathan Taylor Thomas here and I'm thinking to myself, Christian Slater's love child, you know? He's there, Jonathan Taylor Thomas's mom, she's like, I love Christian Slater. He's like, yeah, well, come on over, gleaming the cube. They're gleaming the cube together. All of a sudden, Jonathan Taylor Thomas is born. He's like, Mom, you know my favorite actor? She's like, Christian Slater. He's like, how'd you know? And she's like, I don't know. Not really sure. I'm not sure how I knew that Christian Slater was your favorite actor. Perhaps because you've seen all the posters on the walls, you know, your entire life. Because I live and breathe Christian Slater because he's your papa. You know? Oh, goodness. You know, sometimes when you're in the process and Jonathan Taylor Thomas takes over the show. What's that? Yeah, I'm doing home improvement too. Oh, you are? Is Christian Slater going to be your dad this time? And now maybe like Tim Allen's just the grandpa or something? Hey, Jonathan, it's me, Christian, your dad. Of course, Nicholson's just pissed, you know? Because everybody's trying to be him. He's like, can't I have some peace and quiet being me? And now you have to wonder now. Look at Nicholson's eyes. Then look at Christian Slater's eyes. I'm pretty sure that Nicholson banged it out with Christian Slater's mom. She was like, I love Nicholson. He's like, yeah, come on over. Here's Johnny, right? She got it, had the baby, Christian Slater style. He's gleaming the cube, you know? And then he does his story later on and makes the baby of Jonathan Taylor Thomas. What's that, guys? Jonathan Taylor Thomas, right? Yeah, we're doing home improvement again. He even does the same mannerisms as Christian Slater. He's like, right? Yeah. And it's like almost De Niro-ish where he's like, you know? You're like, what's that, De Niro? He's like, we get it. You're the same guy in every movie. I love that when people think De Niro's a good actor. I'm like, okay, let's put De Niro up. Like every single character of De Niro up. Besides Raging Bull, everybody else is the same. Like, okay, gangster, 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 same De Niro. I'm like, that's the same guy who goes to get milk. Is it 2%? You know, you're like, I don't know, De Niro. I'm not sure if it's 2%. Why don't you go and start a film festival or something? You know. Goodness. You know, guys, sometimes you're in the process. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like on the way out the door. Leave a comment and share. I'm live at 9 a.m. and after 9 p.m., so join us. This is the Mark Inspire Show.